Hi, I'm Ken, and welcome to Addy's Adventures, where you get to go on a journey, one step at a time. Alright, let's get on with today's video. Alright, this is where we are now, the Amman Citadel. It's quite a big place. Right, we'll go and check in. Well, it's quite a bustling, I wouldn't say tourist area, or a normal hotel place where tourists would stay. That's sort of where I come in to see. There's some more ruins. And once again, there's the theatre I had a look at earlier. So this is all the old part of Amman. Yeah, so that's the old part of Amman. Looking around, I think that's what they call Rainbow Street up there. You can see the colours. And it sort of swings around to, I suppose you would call it modern Oman. There's a lot of work going on here. I think I'm in the middle of the actual construction site. So I don't know whether I'm sort of supposed to be in here. So I might backtrack a bit on it. Huge big pillars here. Just sitting here looking at these columns and these pillars, you can see on that column there how they're actually pinned, like a T type pin. And yeah, they've obviously fallen down there, and those columns there. You can see what was a bit of the top there. And I'd say this here too, they've actually just stood this up here. You can see there's a concrete slab being poured. That would have been off the top. They look like the top parts, the two top parts of those two pillars there. So yeah, it's I don't know, maybe an earthquake, something like that. Brought them down. The Jingos, that one's sitting up there all on its lonesome. Because it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segments. And then the carved bit. And then well, what I'd say is a lettle on top. So looking here, there's 1, 2 still standing, 3, 4, 5. And I'd say one of those belongs to that. The other one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be off the back one there. Yeah, so all parts of it laying where they fell. Would have been quite impressive up here on the hill in its day, that's for sure. I was trying to find what it actually is, but there's nothing. I haven't been able to find anything. I'll keep looking, and if I find what it actually is, I'll post it. You can see there how they would have been pinned to hold the actual columns together. They not just sat on top of each other. And then a different sort of pin there. And then a different sort of pin there. So yeah, all pinned a little bit different. Cave type entrances, which would have been, this goes right back to the Byzantine area. Here is the settlement, the Persian, the Roman, so it's obviously a great spot for a settlement. And the Romans would come along and put their stamp on it, and they would only pick the best locations. see a hand and what is an elbow. Not too sure what that thing there is, but let's get back to the hand and the elbow. Belonged to a colossal statue from the Roman period found near the Temple of Hercules. I suppose the statue was over 13 metres high. Quite huge. It's quite nice up here. Temperature's only 30 odd. Because you're up so high, it's a beautiful breeze. Well, a breeze. It's a nice place to sit here in the shade. Yeah, it's quite a nice spot. Obviously very quiet now in here. A lot of work going on, I'd say, to improve it while it's in the down season. That's the thing. Might go have a look at the museum. Quite an extensive museum here. Site, archaeological site. Obviously a lot of things I've found here. The head of a middle-aged man, about 300 AD. So what have we got here? Skeleton of a child. They're often buried in jars like that. They're kept, they're placed under the living room floor, kept with the family, a bit like how we do cremate people, put them in urns and people keep them. Plastered skulls. So these are skulls that have been plastered. It's been about 6,500 BC. Makes about 8,500 years old. Wow. Stuff here is 1200 BC. Wow. And sort of 900 BC. So you're talking 3,000 years ago. Some of this stuff. Nearly 3,000. Old urns from the Byzantine period. Early Bronze Age, 3,000, over 3,000 years BC. So talking 5,500 years ago. Gosh. So the history here in Amman, and particularly up around Amman, we're going back even further. We're going back to 4,500 BC. So we're talking 6,500 years ago. This is a Paleolithic age. I'm probably not saying that right. So the Paleolithic age was 4,500 BC. Wow. Oh, let's keep going. We're now in the Neolithic age, which is 8,000 BC. So we're talking 10,000 years ago. Little tools, basic tools. Found out in the Eastern Desert. Found in Jericho. Wow. But let's get serious. Let's get to the Stone Age, 40,000 years ago. 40,000 1,000 years ago. Look at these tools. Flint tools found at al-Qal'a, where I went to the other day. Handmade spears, axe, cutting tools. $40,000 years ago. Yeah, I'm still here. Unfortunately, some of this stuff isn't marked. I'm not too sure what this is. You can see here the old column. I'd say that's been put on by someone else because the Romans used lead in there. They packed it with lead. And they're pinned. When you see, I showed earlier, they're actually pinned, some of these things. So that one ain't pinned too good. Yeah, these columns and they're a different style pin on each section, so which makes it quite interesting when you see one that's fallen over. This could have been maybe a shopping area. Looks like there could have been shops, might have been a house there. Might have been the entrance to a expensive or a well-to-do person in the Roman era. Because there's like rooms and that, and this might have been the courtyard where you entered, were welcomed in. Yeah, some of the stuff they are doing a lot of work here. Some of the stuff there's no science to actually say what it is. Mosaics here, part of that. Say, obviously a bath area, I would think. With either a type of drainage or a heating or something there. I reckon go to where the palace was here and there, and then in the 800s, that was partly demolished and turned into a mosque, a dome mosque. Yeah. Oh wow. So yeah, it was a palace. I think it turned into a mosque. Or a place of worship. I think that's the palace out in front there. See what's here, there's a beautiful breeze blowing through here. A bit of cleaning up. Yeah, so that's sort of the end of the site here, where the old palace was. Yeah, once again, there's nothing here saying what this is, but I'm tipping it's water storage. have come in maybe there, or around here somewhere. Looking at there's water down there, may be a natural spring up here even. But I dare say water would have come from somewhere. All around this side here, would have drained into here. There's a catchment, there's a water tank, I guess you'd say. Stairs down into it. I can actually hear something. Definitely a water storage. Yeah, just a little bit more of Amman around the other side of the hill, if you like, from where I did earlier. Fantastic big flag up there. Sort of looking over then towards what you'd say is probably modern Amman. Alright, so that's the Citadel done. Just going to have a refresh. My thoughts on the Citadel. Yeah, definitely worth coming to see. Yeah, definitely worth coming to see. Yeah, I'd say neglected since COVID maybe. It looks like they're spending a wealth of money up here now. New lighting, new watering system, cleaning all the grounds up, pathways, concreting bits, new walls. So yeah, it looks like they're really spending some money. Gee, smoking. That's the only thing I found travelling. Now people would just walk up and light smoke up next to you. It's their country. And I'm down there. Yeah, so yeah, definitely worth coming to see. There's a archaeological museum there up the top that's free to go in. Definitely worth looking at. So yeah, definitely come to it.